himself to concentrate on living. So I'm confused. Y'all are out here making, googly eyes, making pigs fly, and you leaving Gregory by himself fighting for his life against Vanessa or Vanny. Like, so hey everybody, do you like my look? Period. Anyways, today we're gonna be reading Glamrock Freddy, ex-listener, chapter 7. I don't think they have updated another chapter, so we're probably only gonna be reading one chapter because that's like the recent most updated they have. Just letting you know. Just letting y'all know. Anyways, let's get straight into it. Alright, everyone. We is in chapter 7, A Chance. Good news. The front doors may open in 5 hours, now that it is 1 a.m. Freddy gladly announced for both Wyan and Gregory to hear, but it seemed like he didn't like the sound of it at all. Good news? 5 hours? I won't even last 5 minutes in here. He was losing his cool, making the two taller ones stop. Do not panic. If you are ever in trouble, you can always call me or Wyan on the Faz Watch. Yeah. Like, you totally saved Markiplier's life, Frederico. I see you. Taking your sweet time while Markiplier's just screaming for his life, trying to survive. Oh my God, I feel so bad for Markiplier. Anyway, Wyan nodded to the idea that he had gave out, seeing Gregory hesitate of his own thoughts before nodding to the idea of it. It seems like he was so nervous about having to spend the night in the mega pizzaplex for more than 5 hours. The adults gave a sigh from holding their breath from the tension building up around the three. Okay. We should probably go ahead and figure out any kind of exit points, but there's definitely a lot of security badges we gotta get. Wait, aren't you a security guard or something like that? The kid asked, but before they could answer, Freddy did it for them. Wyan is not a security guard. They actually take the day shift as an engineer, but also a caretaker for us. A caretaker? So you work around at the daycare? Gregory stood up at them, seeing them standing up more straight. No, just being in there once made me not want to deal with children, especially with a daycare attendant himself. Wyan shaken at the thought of Sun and Moon. I believe I sense 2 possible exits from here. It seems you can either go through the loading dock underneath the food court, or you can check out the price counter to find an exit there. Freddy gave an explanation, giving the two hope for the two of them. So now that I realize this, imagine if there's a fire, like in the middle of the night, like random fire, like someone burglarizes, starting on fire. The hell they gonna exit? Like at this point, I would throw a whole, like, man, they had to have some technological stuff there to make, I don't know. I think if we got a little bit creative, they would be able to melt the metal or something like that, break glass, whatever it took. Don't they have like windows or something like that? I don't. Now I'm considering that they probably have like way multiple if they got a little creative. But you got to be a cool engineer. We are an engineer. Wait a minute, we are an engineer. Oh my goodness. Anyway, well, I guess I could go find the one underneath the food court, Gregory instructed. This means we'd need to split up to find what we need. Alright, I think there's an event for the food court one, and I could go find the price counter one. Wyan stood up from their slightly slouched posture. Remember, if you both need help, just call for me on the Faz Watch so I can help you both. The Glamrock gave the quick reminder for the two. Actually, Gregory would need more help than I would. They pointed out, knowing he'd need more help than themselves. But Wyan? Freddy got interrupted. I will be okay, I promise. So Wyan smiled at the taller animatronic, which earned a shift from his figure. Well, okay, just to be careful, I would not be pleased with myself if something bad happens to you. He huffed out, feeling his metal plating heat up. You're both acting like a couple again. Gregory giggled, leaving the two taller figures looking away from each other with flustered looks. Oh, shut it, kid. Wyan collapsed onto the back of their neck with one hand, feeling nervous from the comment. I'm still not quite sure what that means, but it sounds inappropriate, Gregory. Freddy scolded the younger boy, making him chuckle more. Okay, then, I'll leave you two alone to make out. Gregory walked out, making kissy noises, which caused Wyan to chase after him. Wyan, may we both go into a room together? I'd like to understand more of this making out, please. This is... Oh, my... Oh my god. That got me locked out. This just had him more flustered, but nodded. They grabbed Freddy's hand, which gave them the signal to lead them into an empty party room. They gonna make out. Oh no. Oh no, bro. He pulled out a chair for them to sit on so he could push under the table with care until he shook his head. Sounded like a freaking balloon. Wyan was just a nervous wreck with having to help Freddy with this new information that he seemed to enjoy wanting to be on the topic for, since it definitely piqued his interest a lot thanks to Gregory. What's a couple, and why is it that Gregory believes we are that? He turned his head at Wyan whilst they tapped their fingers on the table. Well, a couple is two people who are in love with each other. They are there for each other to help feel that kind of connection through love and affection. Wyan explained quite quickly, looking down with blush fading on their face. Freddy seemed to take his time to process the information. What else do they do for each other in types of affections? He was really into this topic as he leaned a little closer like a toddler listening to a story. They give each other's hugs and kisses, but they depend on certain kinds of boundaries they choose to set up for each other. Wyan was invested with just tapping on the table, not taking notice that Freddy's leaning in more. They look up to see him staring at them with his ears wiggling a little bit. Is there something that you're wanting to tell me, Freddy? His metallic eyelids seemed to relax at that question as he continued to stare more at their features, seeing every kind of detail. Don't look at my pimples, bro. Freddy's face was just relaxed at the very sight of them, while Wyan gave him a confused look, wondering what he's doing. You have an amazing smile, and your eyes are like glowing stars. Aww. He complimented, seeing their face heat up as they covered their face up. Thank you. You have quite an amazing personality, Freddy. They mumbled through their hands, not realizing that his eyes widened while backing up from them. Wyan and Freddy weren't looking at each other anymore. They both kind of had some kind of connection that they both don't even realize through their confusions and nervousness. Is it inappropriate? He asked them, wondering if it's a bad thing and just hoping it's not something bad to even think about. It can be, but I'd rather not go with that sort of thing, Wyan answered in their full honesty, giving him some kind of confirmation that he was happy with hearing. He walked around the table, picked them up, seeing them uncover their red face from their hands, and just kept staring more at them, taking in all of the features. Freddy gave them a gentle hug before asking them, if possible, do you think I could give you that kind of feeling you feel secure? Oh my god! This man getting more flirtatious than he. Like, Wyan caught onto him. Was this some kind of confession that he was just quietly but gently asked? They had no clue how this whole thing would just work out, but they weren't too sure of themselves at all. I'm not sure how we'd be able to work out, they confessed, but I would be willing to perhaps give it a try to find out how it would. Wyan hugged him back while he ended up tightening his hold onto them. I am glad. I'm feeling a kind of emotion, but it's not the bad kind ones, he happily explained, making them smile in his shoulder. I can be able to teach you so much about this. This is kind of new to me too, but I like to learn them with you. Wyan felt him smile on their shoulder now. They both eventually had to let go and caught one another's smile before looking away with warmth on their faces, feeling happy. Freddy placed them down gently before holding their hands, making them look up at him, feeling the gentle clasp around their hands. I will admit, I have wanted to tell you that you make me feel really, really happy being around you every time you check on my friends and I. I feel happy being around you, Starlight. Wine was just blushing. I would be too. Dang, this is freaking cheesy. Pulling his and their hands up to their mouth as if covering their heated face, while Freddy softened his look at their shy look. I've never felt my heart flip a lot. If I gotta be honest with you, thank you for making me feel loved and special, Glamrock. Oh, that is so cute. When am I gonna have this type of relationship? You hurt my feelings. Wyan looked up at his eyes, feeling them stare softly, soften. What are you both doing together? I can see you both in a room on the map. Gregory came out of nowhere on Freddy's speaker. They both scrambled from holding each other's hands, and they just walked out of there with their faces heated up from the random outburst from the kid. How are you doing with finding the possible exit downstairs? Freddy had answered back at Gregory. It took a while for an answer from the child. Oh, I'm doing just fine, but you're avoiding my question. The boy then giggled, feeling like he knew exactly what was going on. We were both checking the security cameras. Wyan made up a lie on the spot, hoping Gregory would ignore them now. Sure you are. He gave a chuckle, hearing the lie straight from their teeth. If you are both wondering where I am, I'm at the main entrance, and this killer bunny lady is chasing after me, so I'll hopefully meet you both where you both are. Gregory answered from the previous question before silencing himself to concentrate on living. So I'm confused. Y'all are out here making, googly eyes, making pigs fly, and you leaving Gregory by himself fighting for his life against Vanessa or Vanny. Like, come on. Bruh, I'd be like, wait, listen, this lovey-dovey time could be later. We gotta save Gregory. Like, Gregory. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for him. I hope he doesn't get hurt. Well, he is gonna get hurt if you guys keep making freaking pigs fly. Ryan looked up at Freddy with concern for the child. I know he will. He's brave enough to be sneaky. He reassured them, hoping to ease them. Wow. Great excuse. I hope so. They looked down, still feeling worried, before Freddy had an idea to grab their hand gently to make sure they'll calm down. He'll be okay, I promise. Freddy held their hand gently, earning a nod and a tightened hand from them. I love you, Starlight. I love you too, Glamrock. Ooh, it's getting good. Oh my lordy lord. Oh my lord. Let me check one more time if there's no. This is the newest one. Anyways, back to me. Oh my gosh. Pigs were flying. Kisses were about to be, just like the love is there. I should have read this for Valentine's Day. I regret my decisions. It's okay next time. There will always be an extra. It's okay. Also, Una reverse card. If you guys said this don't look good on me. Una reverse card. And also red. Anyway, oh my gosh. Man, they're like making lovey-dovey eyes, And then freaking Gregory is like, like freaking running away from Vanny. And I'm here just like, y'all are gonna make love. And you're gonna leave this kid surviving. Like, he got the whole life on his back running. And I'm like, listen, man, this is a kid. Like, this is a kid, like a 10, 11, 13-year-old child. Like, what's not clicking? But anyways, that was such a cute chapter. I was like, oh, that was so cute. That is the last, well, not the last. This is like the last, most recentest update that has been, got updated in the story. I'm pretty sure they're gonna update soon, but I will let you guys know right now that if they don't update, I probably won't post about this story till they update, because this story to update. Kapishka kapushka, Kapishka kapushka. Alright, so anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing videos, guys. I personally am going to be chilling a little bit. I'm going to be chilling a little bit. Because, long story short, I was supposed to... Alright, y'all, so I got interrupted. I'm so sorry. Anyway, basically, I was supposed to go online today, and like mostly today, okay? And they sent my mom an email that we were gonna go online, right? So I'm here waking up super early, you know, getting ready, and I was like, wait, before I start, let me text my friend, let me call my friend just in case. So I texted 3 friends at the same time, like, hey, is school online or da da da? And I received a message at 7:40 when I'm supposed to be at school at 7:45 because I gotta get there extra early because of band. They're like, yeah, there's school. There's no online. I'm like, what? And my mom told me there was online because she got an email about it or a call or something. And my other friend didn't go because of the bad weather. And I wouldn't go either way because of the bad weather. It's like cold outside. It's freezing. Like, I'm telling you, I was wearing earmuffs and everything. I was freezing my arse off, okay? I was freezing, okay? But yeah, that scared, like, my entire life. I'm like, what? And let me not mention, this is kind of like TMI, but I've been to a lot of appointments that I try to get super late, but the latest they can do is like at 2:50 or something like that, and I always had to leave school early, or I just couldn't go to school in general. So I have a lot of absences. Not enough to get me in trouble yet, but now my mom's mad that they gave me an absence because, I mean, technically it's their fault for one, not even contacting us and letting us know that it's not online. Like, they literally emailed my mom and called her, I think, that it was going to be online. Then the next minute, now it's physical. Like, what's going on? What's clicking? Nothing. So now I gotta go to school tomorrow. Not hoping that the weather gets bad, you know, like, but it's okay. I'll live. Oh, don't remind me of my suffering. Anyways, I got to go, guys. That was my little short story time. I'm very mad at my school right now. But for now, I got to go. Bye and peace.